It's Mac with 9 Before in the family, and today guys, we're in Scotland at the Royal Highland Show, and we have the whole family here today, to include the twins. So it's a family of 9 with Blair's mom, and we're all here in Scotland. Let us show you everything that this show has to offer. This is going to be a great day, guys, so stick with us and come along. Let's have a great time. Okay, so guys, we're back at another county show, and here we are starting out with the Honey Marquee. This is the Royal Highland Show. This is our first time going to a show in Scotland, and we're going to start out by just walking through the Honey Marquee and seeing what's in here. We have the twins with us. We have the whole group. This is a big trip. This is a big trip for us today, guys. So we have some nice honeycombs here. Please do not touch the exhibits. Oh, honeycomb's so nice. I love it when you get the cone in the jar like this. You have that honeycomb in a jar. You can't get that everywhere. This is the Royal Highland Show Championship winner. That honey looks nice and golden. Beautiful. I wonder if they actually have any honey for sale in here. I can see that there's a lot of description, but I don't necessarily see anything for sale. Oh, wow. And someone has actually made a crown out of beeswax. This is some beautiful honeycomb beeswax based artwork. And there it looks like back there some soaps. So of course there's going to be some live bees in here somewhere. I think they're at the back. You know, I've always been interested in getting into bees, but I just haven't done it yet. It's something that I'm always interested in because I love honey and I love buying honey, but I haven't gotten into actually, you know, purchasing bees and starting up a hive of my own. Okay, so I was talking about the live bees. I knew that there would be live bees here. We have the Scottish Beekeepers Association, and here are those live bees that I was talking about.
Next 3 weeks. And honey is one of the things that this one here.
I love those descriptions. There's a lot of people in here, and it's a little warm today. It's a bit overcast, it's a bit windy. We're right beside the airport here. I like the location, but this is such a different and unique space. And here's some beautiful artwork made with honeycomb, made around the theme of honeycombs. Look at this. And then there's some beautiful wicker baskets as well. Wow, I saw one hive of bees, but this is absolutely insane, the amount of bees that are in here. Wow, guys, check this out. One of the bees actually escaped, but I'm not afraid of honeybees like that unless they're in mass, but look at this. Okay, so right here by the front, there is some honey for sale. This is local Scottish honey. This looks really good. I'm going to pick up one of these, definitely.
Right, can we interest you in some honey?
Yes. Is this all Scottish honey?
Yes. It is, yes.
Okay.
We've got some from southern Scotland. It might be that some of the bees might have flown across the Solway Firth into England.
They may have flown into England. I just want to make sure it was local.
Don't know. They don't like flying over water, so it might not. And that's actually that honey from Annan. She's just north of the.
Okay.
We've got honey. The most northerly honey would be this from near Dalwhinnie.
This is the most northern.
That's local heather, because there was some heather in the hills south of here last year.
Okay.
And the others are all blossom honeys.
Which one is, I bought some last year and it all turned into crystal on me.
They'll all crystallise eventually.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, this is an interesting example. This lady bottled this last week. She took it off, so and by next week it will probably be set.
Okay.
But that's probably about the most recent honey that was only on the hives 10 days ago.
Yeah. So that's not going to crystallize for quite a while.
No, it will, because it's oilseed rape, so it will set quite quickly.
Okay.
This is Kinross. That's some of ours from last year. And that will take a bit longer to set.
Okay. I like that. This looks really good. Let's produce of Scotland.
Yes.
Let me.
The lady sitting over there does all that.
She does it over here. Yeah.
We'll sell it to you here, because if you want to buy that, it's £12.
Yeah. I want to buy that one. Okay, so we just took a nice stroll through the B Marquee. What do we get here? I'm not going to try to pronounce this name, but Kinross honey. Picked up some nice Scottish honey, guys. Take this home. We're going to enjoy this over the next probably 6 months or so. We've seen Fortis clothing before, but here's a nice Marquee set up with some clothing, kind of hunting gear, outdoorsy. It's nice. Oh, I will admit, I've never seen, this many shops selling clothing at a county show before. But this isn't a county show. This is a Highland show. So, this is a little different. That's why we came here, to see what some of those differences are between, our normal county shows and the Highland show. And we're seeing some great things so far. So right across from all these wonderful shops where there's tons of clothing and things of that sort, you have some nice traditional fish and chips, some other refreshments, a little bit of food. There's a nice pond back here. I really like this layout. We're not quite ready to get lunch yet, although it is lunchtime. We're just going to see as much of the show as we can before we circle around to get something to eat. Some nice U-huts. Those look different. Look a little bit like an outhouse, especially that small one. But these would be great little, kind of storage huts. So as we walk around and continue to move around this Highland show, I can tell that this is a really large show. We're getting on the size probably with the Great Yorkshire. We're getting on the size with Kent County Show and the Royal Welsh Show. It may be unofficial, but if I had to say that there was a mascot for Scotland, it would be Highland cattle. And this Highland bench is really impressive. There's another lion bench, also impressive. I've never seen any type of county show or anything that has this many small outbuildings and sheds. Some of these designs are really unique. Let's take a quick look inside of one of these guys. I would love to have the space to have a shed. This one is $5,600. Got a little cooking on the inside, seating. That is so nice. Okay, so guys, we're walking along here and I just heard something that is absolutely mesmerizing to me. I think Blair's mom just said that she's never been on a Ferris wheel. Is that true?
That's true. That's true. Absolutely. It is true.
We're in Scotland. We have to get you on a Ferris wheel because your first Ferris wheel will then be a Scottish Ferris wheel. If you've been keeping up with our channels, guys, you know that last year our biggest activity was going to county shows and riding as many Ferris wheels as we can. This will be the first Ferris wheel for the year 2023, and we're doing it in Scotland. I think that's perfect. Step up. Step up.
I said that I was so happy that I don't want to get down.
Okay, so guys, I'm a bit of a Ferris wheel connoisseur. I'll rate that one a good 6. It's a little slow, too much stop and go. I wish it was a little faster, but still a good experience to start out on our first Ferris wheel here in 2023.
McCormick sounds like a candle there.
Persil, you're familiar with McCormick tractors?
Yes, absolutely.
I've never heard of McCormick tractors before.
Just back in the day.
An old brand back in the day. It used to be in the U.S.
Yes, absolutely.
That's why we love having you around. You tell us about these things we didn't know about. So evidently McCormick is an old brand, used to be in the U.S., may still be there. I'm just not familiar with it. You know, maybe got overtaken by some of the larger brands there, Kubota, John Deere, and others. But we're definitely moving into the aspect of the Royal Highland Show here, which is more agricultural in nature. You have your ATVs over here, and you have a lot of your heavy farming equipment. You know, people are constantly talking about robots are taking over, but RoboCut S300, I wouldn't mind having one of these. It looks like it's a robotic zero turn. Dual electric engines. A lot of cutting power there, guys. Probably could be programmed. This is, we're heading down a wonderful path with the world the way it's going now. So I will have to tell you, if I had to have a favorite tractor brand of my own, it would be Kubota, because I have a Kubota tractor and I've enjoyed it, having it and working with it for years.
I'll take my picture by this one.
Uh-oh, we're doing something with the tractors? What's that? Oh, okay. So, Kubota paraphernalia, which is hard to come by in the U.S. That's a good point. That brings up a really good point. Yeah, hiya.
So I wanted something that said Kubota.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's hard to find.
I like these hats.
We're doing these as a charity, supporting a joint venture that we're doing with a mental health charity. So we've got the bucket hats. Oh no!
Yeah.
Big family.
Yeah.
So if you just come over.
No, we live in England.
So we just got some swag from Kubota. Great experience. What's this?
Great family experience.
They also took our picture.
Where's the picture at?
It's over there.
You have your Kubota hat?
But my Kubota hat didn't go like I wanted it
Okay,
to.
it looks good though. And Trey has the whole bag. Trey has the whole bag of Kubota paraphernalia. Let's see what all we have in here.
His name's Cosmo.
So we have Kubota hats, tractors, more hats, and as you guys can see, well, you can't see, there's a baby. I also have on my Kubota shades. John Deere's okay, but I'm a Kubota man. That's what I drive at home back in Arkansas. And it's hard to get this swag back in the States, so we stopped and picked some good stuff here, guys.
I tell you.
It's a what?
Guys, this is the largest selection of farm equipment with different companies that produce tractors that I've ever seen in any county show. And I've been to a lot of county shows, the Great Yorkshire, Royal Welsh, Kent. Been to some of the big ones. This is a massive mowing deck. I mean, for a mowing deck this large, you're mowing airport fields or something. That is massive. Can you imagine the size tractor would take to haul that? Maybe this tractor could haul that deck. What'd you say, Persil?
I could get over that remote control.
Yeah, that remote control lawnmower? That's a nice one. Wow, look at this, guys. This is Livestock Transport. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these trucks before as you drive down the road. This is a massive truck cattle hauler. It's usually what you see in these. Sometimes you see pigs in them. I want to take a look and see if you can look on the inside of this. If it's open in the back, that's cool. Let's see here. And it is. Wow, you can see there. So you have multiple layers. You can have cattle on the bottom layer, and then you can have cattle on the upper level as well. Beautiful truck. How many cattle can this haul? Do you know?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's excellent engineering, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. I was just looking at that.
It's very, very well done.
Yeah.
These people that make these are at the top of their game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Aye. Then all the decks folds down onto the floor.
Okay.
And then they wash it out. And they can, when they go to mainland Europe, they can then bring pallets with goods home.
Okay.
So
go cattle one way and then
yeah.
Materials and then pallets on the way back.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you see the slide.
Yeah.
Up and down the floors, up and down.
So they could take cattle one way, and then on the way back, they could transport materials, wash it out, and come back with some pallets of goods. It's a great design. So let's keep moving, guys. There's so much to see here at the Royal Highland Show. Let's keep moving. There's a lot of great things at this agricultural show. The next thing up, after looking at all of the wonderful farm equipment, is these beautiful camper vans that just have, this one is colored purple. Oh my goodness, I think it appears to be solar as well. You like this one? Okay, so let me look at interior here. So here we have this detail, 61,000 pounds.
That's nice.
It's a nice little home. Look at these seats turn around. Leather interior with the purple stitching.
I know beds.
You could probably lay this back down. You could probably pull that out and make a bed there. But look how the top pops up to give you all of this up. You can see up above here. All right, guys, so we're now at the Crafts Marquee. And you know, I love these craft marquees because this is where you get all of those. Our local artists, as they build things and make creations that are all their own, local to that area, local and individual to them. Let's go in and see some of the great things here in the Crafts Marquee. Some nice clothes. I like this wooden floor, actually. There's some great artwork. But what has really drawn my eye is this is really unique. Kind of wooden cattle stools.
Yeah, that's sheepskin footstools.
Sheepskin footstools. Oh, that okay. Sheepskin footstools. That's so unique. And then here. Oh, and they're heavy too. 290 pounds. Okay. Do y'all have a website? I didn't come prepared for a large purchase. Oh, and then you have them lined up there. Okay, that's nice. All right. Sheepskin footstools. That is... Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Let's keep moving around. But yeah, those sheepskin footstools, those still have my attention. But let's move on. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, look at this. These are beautiful. Just kind of birds in a scene. Kind of a diorama. Oh, those are made of shell. Those are beautiful. The birds are made of shell. Really nice dioramas here.
Is this a cute color?
Yeah, like in a shadow box. Those are so unique. And I think some of those other birds are like little rocks. Yeah, that is unique. Here's some more wonderful art here. Oh, wow, there's just so many great things here. I just tell you, Scotland clearly is replete with art. Okay, and here are some great, phenomenal artworks. Highland cattle. Again, I've seen a lot of Highland cattle, but we're in the Highlands. Actually, we're in the Scottish lowlands right now. But we'll be heading up to the Highlands tomorrow. Let's continue on around. Looking at some of this. Oh, this is fine art. That is so beautiful. Those are wonderful. And look at this shelf. Great, phenomenal woodwork. Oh, look at these inlays here on this woodwork. I say it again, Scotland has some truly magnificent artists. So here's an artist that does wet needle felting, which is not what I do. I just do normal needle felting, but this is so unique. That is so nice.
During quarantine, we started needle felting and we really liked it.
Okay, so let's head into the next marquee here. That was nice crafts. Scottish Handcrafts Championship, 150 handmade items. Oh, these are the winning crafts. Oh, these are nice. Okay, I presume this is going to be the knitted section. Oh, look at these. These are beautiful. I've never seen a knitted umbrella before. I don't know how well it would work, but it's really pretty to look at. Those are nice. As you move around, here's some other Scottish artworks here. Oh, and then there's a section for the best carved walking sticks. And some other wonderfully knitted items. This is really catching my eye. Look at that. Again, almost looks like it's needle felted onto a blanket. I believe that is needle felted. That is beautiful. That is so great. And then here's nice, beautiful little farm scenes. First prize crafts. Some little sheep. Those sheep are struggling. And those look good as well. So we just came out of the first craft marquee. We picked up this beautiful needle felted sheep. That is really nice. What did you get, Blair?
A bracelet. So I got these bracelets. There's like handmade leather with the end pieces are metal. It's very secure feeling. I really liked it because it all stays together and it's not like 4 or 5 separate bracelets. So, but you get the look of 4 or 5 separate bracelets with one. So I like it.
That's nice. What'd you get, Persil? Okay, so guys, we've been out here for a couple hours and now it's time to get something to eat. I think we're gonna get some gourmet cheeseburgers. There's a live band right here. The vibe is really great.
You're going to progress round with them. Hold hands to make a circle. Now you go round to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then back to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop hands. Middle person, turn to your first partner on the right. You're going to do a little jump or a little paddy bar. Link elbows and turn. So you're going that way. Just one hand. Link arms and turn. Perfect. Then you're going to do the same the other partner. Jump, jump, and turn. Now you're going to turn your first partner. Just the turn. Turn your second partner. Turn your first partner. Turn your second partner. Turn your first partner. Turn your... I'm joking. You don't do it as many times as that. But you know what you're doing now. So you go forward. Stamp your feet. 1, 2, 3. Go back. Clap your hands. 1, 2, 3. The quickest 3 to hold hands and make the arch are the winners. The other 3 drop hands if you're not the winners. And everybody progress forward now. So either over or under the arches. Turn the corner if you need to.
You guys, if you know me, one of the things I love the most about agriculture shows is the culture, and the dance lessons being taught here is really great culture. But let's go check out the Scottish bands. Guys, you know, I always talk about these agriculture shows as being windows into local culture, and the bagpipes and the dancing, the Scottish heritage that's on display is absolutely local culture. That's why you come to these shows, because you see things you won't find anywhere else.
Airplane!
So there's some really great artwork out here, guys. Another phenomenal artist, Angela Davison, has a nice stall here set up. I don't even want to call this a stall. That's the wrong term. Because this is so nice. Look at that. Some great art. And cycling championships. Taxidermy. I think I said that the right way, but it's taxidermied animals. But there's no real animals. This is real horn. But that is really nice. Look at this, guys. Let me step back so you can get a good look at it. I wouldn't mind hanging something like this on the wall. I would never want to kill an animal to hang it on the wall. But this is impressive. Oh, look at this one. Oh, Trace pointed out a really cool one. I love those colors. Teal and orange. Oh, wow, look at this. This will really help me out, guys. British sheep breeds. British cattle breeds. So do you have this print? Because I would have a hard time getting this home.
Yeah, so we have this in the big 18.
Okay. And then I can take that and get that framed. That's so cool. Is that pretty? Is this pretty much it? Like, is this all of them for the most part?
No, I get a lot of complaints because we're at the Highland Show. All
Yeah.
the societies.
Yeah.
All the societies that are not on there. They're like, "Where's my one? Where's my one?"
Yeah.
So I'm missing about.
But it's
two
pretty.
or three.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Pretty comprehensive.
Every sheep that's here.
Yeah.
Covers.
Yeah.
There's some like rare ones that are like.
Yeah. I definitely want that
Go
print.
for it.
Yeah, definitely need
Would you
that
like a bag
print.
as well, or you got
Do we have a bag? Our bag's getting full. We have a bag.
Yeah, you have a bag?
We have a bag. Yeah.
Which one did you get?
I got the print.
You got the
Just the print with the sheep. Yeah.
I'm just saying, you got a lot of options. There's
Which one?
sheep, There's dogs.
Which one?
There's cattle.
The whole thing.
See the poodle?
Well, I'm not made of infinite money, guys.
Yes, you are.
No.
Turkey.
Just
Turkey.
hold on. Put that down. Put that down. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. You guys getting carried away.
So on those ones are 3 for 40 or £16 each. So
We just picked up a nice print of sheep, and then here, look at this. These sheep are decorated all around, and the same artist that did the sheep that we have designed and decorated this. So here's another Marquee. Welcome to the home and gift hall. Guys, there's so many great artists here. There's so many great things available. Let's take a quick look in this one. Okay, and we're cooking. Guys. I think I see some distillery stuff here. Oh wow, yeah. Some nice spirits. This is beautiful.
Is this alcohol?
Yep.
What is that?
Alcohol. You can't try any of that. And here's some great art made on slate. That is so tender though. Slate is such a fragile material. So you definitely have to take care of that if you buy it. It is really beautiful though. Art made on slate. Oh, look at these beautiful flasks. Look at that flask with the Highland cattle. This is a leather flask with Highland cattle on it. That is so unique. The little parlor. That's nice. Handmade artisan gelato style ice cream. So this food hall is phenomenal. There's distilleries here, there's pastries here, all of these great things and tasty flavors and additives and things you want to make some great dishes out of. It's all right here. So here's a section called the Forge, guys. Let's see what's going on over here. Hold up, before we even get to that, look at this. Upcycle horseshoe spears. Metal spears made out of horseshoes, welded together. I don't got to show this to my brother. He's a welder, I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Well, let's go check out the Forge, guys. I love the sounds I hear coming out of here. So I love the Forge setup. They're in there making horseshoes right now. They also have a camera on the whole scene, so if you can't get a good view up close, there's a large screen showing you everything. This is a great setup for the Forge. This is the most Clydesdales I've ever been around or seen in person. You know, Clydesdales are beautiful horses, and you normally only see a few of them. But here's a massive, massive paddock, and it's all Clydesdales. Massive Clydesdale horse. And here's the mother with the foal, and this foal is as large as most other horses. And there's mom. Okay, so coming out of the Clydesdales, guys, we're rolling into the paddocks with all the cattle, and this is what I wanted to see. I was ready to see the cows. There's a milking parlor. I don't see any cows in there right now, but that would mean that we're probably starting out near the dairy cattle. And if you look at the size of the udders on these girls, you can see that these are definitely dairy cattle. Look like a couple of them may need to get milk. We have a third prize winner Jersey cow right there. It's a good looking cow. Right beside her is a first prize winner Jersey cow. And these cows are where all your milk come from. You want some milk? You need your dairy cow. So there's a lot of cattle here. Here's the center lane. So we're gonna stay here in this center lane, but look at this, guys. This is the Royal Highland Show, and this is the massive cow paddock that they have here for just the cattle. Beautiful design, well lit. You mind if I just leave them right here? Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick walk down here. I think we're still looking at dairy cattle. Oh wow, these are some, now that's a good looking cow right there. See why she is I think the second prize winner. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I'm not familiar with these. Let's see if I can find out what the breed is. Excuse me. What breed of cattle is this? Ayrshire? Ayrshire? Ayrshire. I've never heard of that before. Dairy? The dairy cattle? Ayrshire, dairy cattle. Guys, I tell you, you never stop learning new things. But we are in Scotland. Ayrshire dairy cattle. If you're familiar with them, drop that in the comments below. I'll go and look them up. But these are some beautiful prize-winning Ayrshire dairy cattle. So right next to those magnificent Simmenthals are some beautiful British blonde bulls. Oh, this guy's leaning over. He's kind of tired. He's laying down. Look at the muscles flex under his skin as he stands up. Wow. Here is another unique cattle breed that I'm not very familiar with. It says Bacardi Sellers. I think Bacardi is, you know, the specific farm. But look at this beautiful dark red coloration on these Seller cattle. Sailors. I'm not familiar with these guys at all. And guys, the parade of magnificent cattle keeps going. Here we have some beautiful limousine cattle. Well, that's a nice bull. That's a nice bed he's laying in. But these are some limousine. These are some nice limousine, just really large cattle. So guys, I stepped right outside of the cattle pavilions for just a moment to take a look at the cows at the cow wash. It's one of my favorite things to do. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love to see cows at a cow wash. Getting prepped up for the show. These are going to probably go out on display either tomorrow, because there's a whole nother day of the show left. So if not tomorrow, then tonight. Looking good. But now we get to it. What I wanted to see the most in Scotland, the Highland cattle. The unique coats, these long draped coats that drapes on over the eyes. These Highlands are really beautiful. And look at this beautiful black Highland bull here in front of me. You know, the great thing about Highlands, they come in multiple colors, with this reddish tan being, you know, some of the most common, but there isn't a color set to them. And of course, here in Scotland, I would expect nothing less than row after row after row of beautiful Highland cattle. They have the prettiest calves in the world. It's a cow that is affectionately known in the U.S. by a lot of people as the Oreo cow, because it has that black with white in the middle, but built to Galway, which has such a unique appearance. So we just left the cattle that's behind us. So we saw the Clydesdale, the cattle, and I think now we'll move on to see the sheep. Guys, I can't show you everything we saw with the cows. There's just too many of them. So many different breeds. I'm going to show you as much as I can. But if you really want to see it all, you have to come here to the Royal Highland Show. You got to come here. You want to see it. If you haven't made it, you need to make it here next year. North of England Mule. These are some nice sheep here. 6th place Highland winners. You know, I love wonderful sheep. Just none of these have been sheared yet. Just really good looking sheep. There's so many wonderful and classic sheep breeds here. This is Dutch Spotted. I love this spotted. Now this would make a nice little rug. If you thought about it, then you could do that, but these guys still look good. Oh, what is that gold color on them again?
It's coloring, just to make them stand out, because most of the sheep are actually white.
Yeah.
But to make them stand out a little bit more and attract, they spray them with color.
Okay,
yeah.
That's good. I didn't know. Thanks.
Right.
Here is another sheep breed. I'm not familiar with this, guys, but it's really pretty. And I do see it in a lot of pictures, but these are Blacknose. Look at that. It's all white, just the little noses are black. Really fluffy. They haven't been sheared. They're just like little living, walking, moving mops. Oh, these are really beautiful sheep. Oh, here's some really cute young ones.
So it's our first day out with the twins. The twins did a really good job. The weather's held up, they've held up. We couldn't ask for a better day.
So we almost got out of here without seeing the goats, but right before we left, I said let's loop back around and see if we can find the goats. And here we are. Here are the goats. Now it's kind of closed off. We can't really get in there and take a good look at them, but I'm gonna let you see a little bit of great goatage. One of my favorite sayings is goats will be goats. And here's some great goats, guys. He said, that's not nice.
Is this a goat?
Yeah, it's a goat.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a goat.
That's why she's acting like
Yeah,
that.
she's being friendly. She's being friendly. Yes, she is. No, goats don't eat pine cones.
So Trey, what are you doing? Matthew. I got a swing.
I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around.
Banana. Do 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 do.
There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself. 'Cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing. But I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around.
Another awesome day. The sun is going down. It's so late. We've been out here for hours just enjoying ourselves at the Royal Highland Show. If you get a chance to make it to this show next year, I highly suggest you come up. This has been a great one for us, our first time at this Scottish show. I'm so glad we drove up for it. It's been a wonderful experience. Hey, if you like this content, please be sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, guys, take care.